big, warm welcome from me, John McCarthy, to you for playing PGA Tour 2K25.
And just half a round of golf today, playing the back nine.
All right, let's crack into it.
That'll do. All right, let's see how he does. And let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's around 205 yards out. This approach is heading left.
And he almost went into that water, didn't he? He's putting now, at least.
Let's see what his second shot looks like. And the approach heading to the left. And as he sets up, he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. Going a bit left of the pin. Well, your partner had the same shot but missed the green. Careful there. Let's see what you can do.
Your pick.
Oh my, that almost dropped.
And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here.
With my partner there.
Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. All right, let's see how he deals with this beach. This next putt is for your birdie. Now this from 16 feet. And boom, he drops her in for the birdie. He's got a 4-footer to deal with here. And after that one, we're all tied up here. Okay, teeing off now on the par 4 11th. Oops, this one's heading for the beach. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Now he is 100 yards out. This one's heading for some trouble. And next. And there we go. Nice little approach shot. And to him I say good luck, because this is an insanely long putt for a fella to make. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line.
Still on track. Oh, and it doesn't go down.
He's putting this next one for birdie.
It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh, sliding by.
And this one's about 10 feet out.
And that's going to drop on in there for him. And after that one, the leading team is ahead by 1. And teeing it up now on the 12th. Oh, that's no good. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Okay, he's found the deep rough. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Well, this tee shot should work. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. And here we go with his second shot. And he's got about, I'd say 145 to the pin. We are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. And as he sets this one up, I don't know what he's doing, but he's got a very long putt to deal with here. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Ooh, just missed. And he's on the birdie hunt here. Let's see what happens. I think this one's breaking to the left. I think he's on the right track here. Who continues to be good. Oh, and he gets it to go. And about 5 feet to go. Okay, after that hole, the leading team is ahead by 1. All right, a par 3 here on the 13th. And here's their 8-iron. Okay, let's see what you do here. And your approach is heading right at the pin. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Seven iron on display here. All right, let's see what he does on this one. This is an 8-iron. All right, let's see what you can do. Okay, he's standing over a very long putt here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this one's going a bit to the right. Almost. All right, he's got this putt for the bird. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. And from there, not a bad result. And for the save. He's got about a 3-footer here. And the leading team is ahead by 1 stroke after that one. Okay, now for the par 5 14th. Looking good off the tee. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Shake it off.
All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here.
Tee shot's looking decent. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14.
Okay, 225 yards for him. Let's see what he does.
Okay, he's on the green, but let's just say he's got some distance to make up in this next putt.
And he's looking at around 220 from here.
Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. And this fella has left himself quite a bit of work to do. This is like a week's worth of work he's left for himself, it feels like. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Here's his look for eagle. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. This one's still on track. Oh, is it gonna go? Oh my, it doesn't go down.
Good luck here. I would love to see us sink this one. It's a big 'em.
And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. All right, he's standing over an eagle putt here. Let's see what goes down. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Almost in there.
Here's a look for birdie.
Okay, let's move on. And after that one, the leading team is ahead by 1. Okay, on to number 15. This one's a par 4. Okay, full sand. Let's go. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And here's his second shot. Come on, that almost went. Well, it's your turn. Seven-foot putt for him. And this one is for the birdie. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. Okay, after that hole, the leading team is ahead by 1. Next up is the 16th hole. This one's a par 3. We're going with the 5-iron here. And just rolls into the second cut. And let's see how this hole goes down for him.
5-iron on display for this one. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. All right. Well, good thing your partner hit the green. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th.
Ooh, this one might get there. Let's see. Close with that chip.
This one's a 7-footer. Oh, man. I guess bogey it is here. This one's about 7 feet away.
He's trying to save par right here. Let's see if he can do it.
And that'll drop. And the leading team is ahead by 1 stroke after that one.
Okay, now on to the 17th hole. This one's a par 4.
All right, let's see how he does. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway.
Got some good contact on that one.
And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him.
And this shot's about 175 yards out.
And here's our second shot on the 17th. Oh, yeah, that's gonna do just nicely. He's setting up here, about 160 yards to the pin.
This right here is beautiful.
And a 7-foot putt for him.
Four feet left. The birdie putt drops, and I'm thankful because last hole with that bogey got me a little scared. And after that one, the leading team was ahead by one. Okay, now on to the par 4, 18th hole.
And let's see how he does on this hole.
And he's going to roll that into the deep stuff here.
And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes.
All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go.
Beautiful swing. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot.
Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff.
And setting up here in a fairway bunker.
Bit of distance left to the hole, but hey, we're not in a bunker, so happy days.
Let's see what happens here. He's in the bunker.
I think this is short from the sand. All right, he's setting up with an extremely long putt here. I'm very interested to see how he does with it, though. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Okay, let's see your interpretation of this putt. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. All right, good effort from there. And now this putt from 6 feet. If he can sink this, we're going to a playoff scramble on the next hole. All right, and as this thing goes down, we're taking this to a playoff hole. This is going to be exciting. All right, this scramble matchup is about to be decided here and now. Tiebreaker will go to the team closest to the pin off the tee, so make sure you get that tee shot close. And by all means, choose the ball closest to the hole after this shot. And here's a look at their 5-iron. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one. Okay, show them how it's done out there on the tee. We got to get this tee shot as close as we can. That is very important in these playoff holes. Let's go. Nice swing. Okay, you're at a little bit of a disadvantage out of the gate. You're not closest to the pin, so we're going to have to win this one on score alone. And now for his tee shot, I'm hoping somewhere outside of yours for this one. And here's a 6-iron from them. Okay, now that the tee shots are done and we know we aren't closest to the pin, we got to hunker down and just win this by score. And here's our second shot on the 16th. All right, this could secure his win in this playoff. I think this one will go left to right. And with that, he will take the win here in this playoff hole. Well, you almost got him. You almost got him, didn't you? And here we go. He's putting for the par. Oh, just slides by. Okay, this to save our par. Let's go. This starts off pretty straight and then goes a bit to the left. Oh, just missed the par. Okay, let's drop this one on in there and finish our day. And that will just